President Trump today announced he would increase planned tariff on Canadian steel and aluminum by another 25%, raising it to 50%. That means starting tomorrow, any U.S. company importing steel or aluminum from Canada has to pay a 50% tax to the U.S. government. That move was retaliation for the Premier of Ontario putting a 25% tariff on electricity it sends to some U.S. states. However, Ontario has now suspended that surcharge after a conversation with the U.S. Commerce Secretary. All those tariffs on steel and aluminum on top of the other tariffs from Mexico and Canada. Don't forget there's a 20% levy on goods coming to the U.S. from China right now. Marian McCarr taking all of this news to some Milwaukee companies to hear how they are handling the changes.
U.S. tariffs are once again posing potential changes for the steel and aluminum industry. Nate Lenhoff with Archer Warehouse here in Milwaukee tells me local businesses like his own are already bracing for the impact.
Our manufacturers are saying like things are crazy. They are having a hard time even getting quotes back to us.
Archer Warehouse has been in business for over a decade and offers installation and sales of warehouse goods across the area, much of that involving steel equipment. Rises in the cost of those supplies are a consequence Lenhoff says will be felt by both the company and the consumer.
Either way, we're going to have to be paying more for the materials that we're sourcing, the new manufactured goods. And ultimately, it's the customer who has to pay that.
The other concern for businesses is the uncertainty and seemingly constant change.
They say, brace yourselves, it's going to start. And then the next day you say, oh no, 30 more days we've negotiated. It's really frustrating for us to not be able to have those answers for people who are looking for those answers from us, and all we can say is watch the news.
Being unable to give an accurate forecast for pricing impacts smaller warehouses like Lenhoff's more than others.
It's going to be hard for us to compete with companies that have just unlimited revenue and capital to deal with.
As these trade wars continue, so does business as usual for companies like Archer. Lenhoff tells me despite the adjustments, they'll carry on doing their best for their customers. In Milwaukee, Marian McCarr, TMJ4 News.